Those will have been corrupted data too.
Right. Now I'm at 5.86 megabytes per second. Are you downloading yours? Huh?
Yep.
Cool. And that's with Kalar downloading World of Warcraft as well.
How is that gonna do it? Yeah.
No, it's not the reason why I was doing it. Before it was because I had to restart my launcher because I changed my English. And they said it was the fact that I was on those servers as well, so. Now it's going through.
I find it quite odd. The language alone was the reason why you had those servers. That makes no sense from a technical standpoint.
I think it's the way they distribute it. It's probably why they programmed it that way.
Does it say it does it that way? Or that,
Yes.
You looked it up?
It tells you that while you change the language.
It tells you the thing will restart. It doesn't tell you that download is going to be.
Well, my download rate's gone way higher, so.
And it could be many factors.
Yeah. Well, she was downloading beforehand as well.
I have a song stuck in my head and I can't get it out. What you gonna do with that big clay pot? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Is it considered wired? Right?
Zelda version of that song.
Wireless.
Time travel just like that British time lord.
Why don't you just watch YouTube or something?
That's me.
Chris,
What?
you're wired, right?
Yes, of course. I use Cat 6. I spend a little extra for that nice shielded cord.
Meow 6. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's because they're 50 footers.
I see.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Alrighty. Alright. If anyone has any questions, I'll show you why I haven't started playing yet. I recently heard this game called Skyforge. I've been looking for a good hack and slash game, and this looks like one I'm excited about. Seems like it's similar to Terra and Diablo kind of styled game, so I'm kind of iffy because Terra was a big letdown for me. Seeing that I pre-ordered the game, I had a special bonus and stuff like that. I was really hoping for it, but it just didn't do anything for me. So let's do this real quick. It doesn't seem to want to work for me, so it's just a client. So I am currently at 4 out of 12 gigs downloaded.
Excuse you.
So yeah, I'm not really doing too much right now.
So Scott friended me.
Cool. Cool.
And he said, why were we having a conversation in the comment section? He said, it just happened.
Well, while I'm waiting, let's do FL Studio just for fun.
About what? Where this conversation is going.
Why?
I'm cornered.
About what?
What we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
It's just it's small, so I didn't know how to scroll up for you. Ah, it's not funny.
This doesn't seem to be working the way I want it.
Chris, I bought it for you.
What?
If you want to read it.
What? Oh. No.
Earthquake.
I'm still working on that. And still waiting for Skylar. I'll be right back. Let's see. Should I play FTL? What?
Don't look to your right.
I see you in my camera, by the way.
I know. I just didn't want you to move quickly.
This game looked interesting.
Okay,
Didn't mean to. Why is it Act 2? There we go. Oops. Does it work with the control? Oh, it works with the controller. Cool. Oh, there's mods. Awesome. That's better.
okay. That took a turn.
Oh, what? That's cool. Say what?
There was fast on the UK side.
How?
For me, anyways.
How many are you downloading?
Well, I'm not downloading anything. What's this? Oh, okay. I changed some settings. There we go. Now it's down.
I'm trying this hack and slash game I got from you, or from Humble Bundle that I was telling you about. Not got from you.
My goodness, man. I gave you a game I didn't even know about.
Shut up.
It must be pretty good. I didn't even know. Maybe it has one of those clauses somewhere in the contract where upon giving away, I had to forget entirely about the game. There are clauses like that. There's a lot of games I want my third child. I'm getting it. There's gonna be a giant dispute over which one gets it.
It's an indie game. It's pretty cool. It's like Legend of Zelda, except your sword hacks things, and you use it to do puzzles and stuff.
Their new Humble Bundle yet? No, it's just a jump now.
No. It still has. Still haven't put one up for like the past week or something.
Dark Souls 2 swallowed the first, the same price as it is if you own the original Dark Souls 2. So you're given a 50% discount on
I have
expansion.
4.28 gigabytes left.
Right.
But now they're selling
So it's gonna
it
take a while.
for the discounted price of the original.
Right.
Look, you guys suck. How dare you? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I never. It's a shit ton harder. That's for sure. Like enemies that were in the original areas that been definitely beefed up a lot. There's harder enemies from other areas, and to remind you, maybe you should play around with it. No. Oh, there isn't a puzzle right now. This puzzle is over. Bro force. Urban Diet Edition for $5. Go ahead with the money and selling for that cheap. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Now, David.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Can we be playing again? That's FTL.
No, it's called Hack and Slash.
No.
I wonder if it'll actually go on sale in Slam. Might be a good time to buy it.
Fallout?
Yeah, there was one.
Probably not for a while. Number 3 held its price for a good long time.
What I mean, like on the winter sale or something like that for Steam. Like it even gets 10% discount before a good time to buy it. We're down to that. Usually the summer sales in the past. I can see that that's the most popular because it's breaking all the records right now.
Well, of course, it's Fallout.
I think they've already paid off their production costs.
And some.
I can watch it and it has paid off.
Oh, my game just froze.
I can look it up. Okay.
My game just froze.
What game was that?
The Hack and Slash one. It's kind of funny. It's saying that my speed is at 2.7 now. Let me restart it.
Huh.
Maybe it's the cache system it has.
Who knows? I actually, yeah, my speed's shit too. What happened? Oh, now I know why.
What?
It's because I signed it for it. That's why I
Oh, really?
yeah, it was some other game I was thinking about playing. But I decided not to.
Which one?
It was the Armored Warfare one.
The one similar to Mech Warrior?
Or something.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, Mech Warrior's good and all, but I think it's too, like, the costs are just too high to actually get anywhere in the paywall almost.
That's why I don't play it, actually. Because I was playing on my PS4, and I got to the point where it just starts costing a crap ton of everything.
On PS4.
War Thunder? Yeah.
Oh no, I need Mech Warrior.
Oh.
I'm changing subject a bunch.
You tend to do that. It kind of throws me for a loop, just a little bit.
Don't worry, it's an old thing that I used to always do over and over.
To your brothers, I'm guessing.
Oh no, everybody.
Oh god. A little bit is what you call it.
A little, yes.
Do you think you'll ever go back to World of Warcraft?
No.
What if it became subscription based? Or free to play?
No. Definitely
What would need to happen for you to go back?
the expansion to have a lot of content. By a lot, I mean...
Do you mean a lot of good content?
A lot of good content.
Because the last two expansions had a lot of content.
No. Not really. The last expansion had not even half the content of the others. Like,
It did. It did, arguably, because of the keep and the other stuff. But who wants to play a Facebook game that you pay for on a subscription?
That wasn't
You mean the content you pay for?
content that I'd willingly pay for, yes. I don't want to... Anyone could make a game where you manage sheep.
Well, there is a few good games like that, but like Darkfall Unholy Wars, that's a pretty cool idea where you build your own keep, you build your own village, and then you can take over and siege other people's.
Yes. I don't really find that interesting.
But you like Minecraft?
Minecraft's a different idea. It's a sandbox.
That's the idea of Darkfall, is it's a sandbox MMORPG. That's what it's labeled as.
Minecraft's better.
Minecraft has been out for a lot longer.
Yes.
Which is another reason. That's why I'm not too fond of it, is because it's been out for so long and it never really struck me. It's like...
I don't think. Yeah, it's still the same. It says something about it.
Oh, I restarted mine, but now it verified my download before it started.
Your download needed verify? My goodness.
Well, if you quit in the middle of it, yeah.
It's gonna take a while for it to download, let's just assume that.
Yeah.
Probably leave it on all night, probably finish by the morning.
You wanna do anything in between?
Chris.
I was gonna look up
3.75
something real quick,
bytes.
actually.
2 point? No. We're on the same then. I'm gonna hurry and check my download speed. Shiny.
You know the funny thing?
What?
We're complaining about the cost of things all the time when it comes to games.
They haven't changed in a long time.
The prices haven't really changed compared to what people have.
What do you mean?
Like, sure, the numbers are bigger, but so is the amount of money people have.
No, like the actual number for games, the consoles and games themselves aren't any more expensive or cheap. Nothing's really changed except for the content inside and DLCs and stuff like that, and microtransactions.
People are saying, you know, you're going up $90 for a AAA game. Now it's like $60. Well, there's no difference. Inflation.
$30 was never really a thing. Actually, back in the day, they cost $60 as well.
Yeah.
But what's even better for us is the fact that we get continued updates on our games. Back in the day, because of internet and how it worked, that wasn't feasible. So if there was a game-breaking glitch or something, you were just screwed, and you just have to try again and not glitch it up.
You have to look at the other side of that way too. Since the internet wasn't really big, you had to be careful to make sure there wasn't any game-breaking glitches.
Yeah, you'd have to hear it from your friends who already played through it or whatever.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, the good game production places, they had to ensure that the game didn't have major game-breaking issues.
That's not true, because there's plenty of games that had game-breaking bugs that
it was more important to find because they would have to recall it, or they'd have to provide some way of giving you an update somehow.
they do that still, or they take it off of the shelves, which they used to do as well.
Yeah, recalling, which costs a lot of damn money to do it. Why would they want to recall it?
They recalled Batman Arkham Knight, the new one.
They made it so you could buy it, but not technically a recall.
They recalled it. If you had a digital version, yeah, you could get your money back.
You could get the PC version of it, is what it was about. PC version was bad for it.
That was for the digital. If you had actually bought in a hard copy of the game, they did do a recall.
Yeah, but you couldn't buy a digital copy either. It was unbuyable at that point.
Well, they recalled it at 2 weeks, and then it was unbuyable that next day. They released it again, and it still had a lot of bugs.
Not as many still. They fixed the ones that were crashing it down.
Yeah, but you know what the recommended amount of RAM for your computer is for the game? So it doesn't have game crashing bugs?
Well, the thing is, it has giant files like every other game does. Like it's like with GTA, how you have texture, like blank spots and textures until they load in all the way.
Right. But what I'm saying is the recommended for it is 12 gigabytes.
I have that much.
Right, but not it's a standard computer user that doesn't know anything about computers or might have an older computer won't be able to play this game.
I would have told them that. They need to look at the minimum requirements first.
Right, but I'm saying recommended, I'm not saying minimum.
I think the minimum should be usually higher. Like, it doesn't count if you can turn it on and actually kind of play it.
I know, right? Because you're still going to get game-breaking glitches.
Like, if you can't play it at 3 frames for most of the entire game, it's not minimum.
As long as it's not 5 frames per second, it's okay. As long as it's 6, you can ship it.
Don't ship that shit.
One of the more popular games, Tomb Raider, for the PC was shipped broken.
Tomb Raider?
Yeah. Tomb Raider 2 for the PC back in 90s.
I never played it.
I didn't either, but that's because I wasn't really much of a PC gamer back then. Money was in shorthand because I was a kid.
Yeah.
And my dad's just kind of cheap.
Consoles were somewhat cheaper still, huh? Then they
Consoles were nearly the same price. Like, my dad bought an N64 the winter it came out, and he got it for what was it, $300 or $400? I can't remember.
Never mind, they weren't cheap.
Back in the day, the first computers, just for a computer itself, was $1,000 or generally more.
Yeah.
For a PC, it would be normally $400 to $600. So nothing's really changed, and it really makes me wonder why people complain. I think people complain because of the state some games are shipped in, like Skyrim, for instance. My experience with that game is horrible for that first month, 2 months. Well, did you play it? Did you get it day one? Yeah, I got it day one, and I got so fed up with it, I didn't play it for a whole entire year.
So Fallout 4 doesn't have that many bugs in it compared to that?
They did have bugs where the frame rate would drop down to 5, and then they've had like weird, funny, gimmicky bugs. And there's been one game-breaking bug, but they've already fixed all of that. Or I should say, they've fixed everything except for the frame rate. The frame rate still has some issues on consoles. For the PC, I haven't had any issues. I haven't seen a single glitch. I mean, other than your companion teleporting to you in weird ways.
That's been a usual thing.
But yeah, when it comes to Bethesda, that's expected.
Yeah, I'm used to companions teleporting.
No, well, yeah, but I'm talking about teleporting to you in weird ways. Like, they spawn, like, if you're in an elevator, they'll spawn, like, halfway through the platform, and then they kind of freak out.
That's a good thing they can't die. Quiet, you'll be okay.
Well, what's cool about Fallout 4 is companions can't die. They can't at all.
No, it's funny when you see them sprawling around and then sprawling about underneath the ground.
Right. I don't know. I really like my dog companion, but whenever I'm sneaking around and stuff, he always scares the shit out of me. Especially when he teleports, and I didn't know he teleported. Then I turn around and he's right there, right in my face. Oh my god.
Oh wait, probably whimpering, knowing how the dogs are.
But yeah, if you're gonna get Fallout, get it for the PC. Hands down, it's hands down. Consoles, they only go up to 30 frames per second, anyways.
I wouldn't pick a console anyways.
I like consoles, like, I like it for, like, say, first-person shooters. I can't do a mouse and keyboard very well.
I can. But I'm a bit twitch shoddy with it because you just can't hit the shot. That's how it was with controllers anyways.
Yeah.
After Halo first came out.
Well, for me, I played back in Perfect Dark and GoldenEye and a bunch of other games, which is the reason why I'm inverted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be inverted if it was because of those games or not, but I just actually found out that you could change your controls in GoldenEye, but
I don't know, I always end up going invert just because
I didn't have that. Right, but what I'm saying is I didn't have that, what is it called?
It also said that inverted players are actually kind of better.
It said that. What's funny though is what is it called? When I'm playing first person shooter on a computer, I'm not inverted.
Same.
I find that really weird.
That's because it's all about how you got introduced to the item. See, with you're
Yeah, but I played Doom.
You're moving an object upon a plane. When it comes to a controller, it's not a plane, it's an axis. It's an axis point.
I understand that, but at the same time, a plane and an axis are the same thing when it comes to controllers and whatnot. So yeah, I think it's how you're introduced to it, because when it comes to axes, I think of airplanes.
How you handle it in the real world. Because the way I see it with a mouse, it makes sense to when you push up for it to go to the top of the screen because you are pushing with it. It's about your perspective.
Right. Actually, no. You're right. Like, because when you're pushing up, it would be like if you're on an axis, you're pushing I don't know how to explain it, but I think you're right with the introduction is really what the biggest thing is.
Just like why I'm a right-handed person.
You're a right-handed person?
Oh, right-handed.
Oh, right-handed. I'm ambidextrous.
Well, I'm more right. I favor my right for detail-oriented things.
For me, I use my right hand. I use it more often because I don't like switching back and forth anyways.
Exactly. Saying though, my right hand gets the favorability on detail-oriented things.
Right, but whenever I'm playing sports, I switch between a bunch of stuff of my hands, like batting or tennis or whatever. I'll switch back and forth with ease.
Which leg do you kick with?
Both.
Well, I mean, if you were to give a good strong kick, which leg would it be?
Both.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, when it comes to soccer, I don't really think about it. I think about passing, and I'll use it with either foot.
Right.
Same thing with basketball.
With basketball, I'm ambidextrous because you have to be.
Oh, you know.
have to use both your hands.
You don't really have to be. It's good if you are. But I've seen some really good players with a left or right hand if they favor one over the other.
Well, I do favor my right heel, but that doesn't mean I don't switch it.
But what I'm saying is dribbling.
Yeah.
Shooting is a little bit different because it's shooting. When it comes to dribbling and shooting, it's easier for me to do either or. I don't like driving the ball, so I don't really. I'm not. At least when I did play sports, I didn't favor one hand over the other. I really need to shave. I've got my Amish thing going on. So how long does it say on yours?
An hour still. Waffling around an hour.
Huh. For me, I think mine's going slower just because she's on the internet downloading World of Warcraft right now, so I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I paused my download installation so she can get hers done faster and over with, so mine can be faster as well.
Okay.
It's not in my head. If the faster she's done, the faster I can get done.
Take a look at that. That explains orientations of inverting the axis.
I've actually read something similar to this.
About how you choose to control the character. But I don't exactly see it right. Or it's like riding a bike. That's all. That's the only way I can say it.
The reason it's based that way is because if you think about tilting your head up, you have to pull back. If you tilt your head forward, you have to push forward. Which is why inverted is essentially faster, because you don't have to think about it, or there's less process. But right, it's more of a visual based control, which means there's less processes to go through. But if you're non-inverted, if you're just standard regular, then it uses the top of your head as a point of motion, which makes you have to think essentially more, because it's the other way to explain it is inverted. You have to look up, you have to pull your muscles down. You look down, you have to pull your muscles up. It all depends on how your brain essentially works.
I can switch between the two on the fly. It's just a matter of me recognizing which one I'm using.
I can't. I can switch them too, but I don't like it. Like, personally, I don't like it.
I don't play as well standard unless I've done it for a while.
Okay, so when you're in a tight spot and you clench, you go back to what your brain knows best.
Right.
And that's how. Right? Because you're looking down at your feet.
Like, shit, why am I on this? Yeah.
Actually, to speed this along, I'm going to do the other way around. I'm going to get the internet and she's not.
Sure.
Get out of the way.
What's up?
Get out of the way.
Yes, I'm sure, because her game has 27 gigs.
Do you want me to play it?
I paused it.
Makes
Why?
sense. I'll be right
So I can finish mine before yours. Mine has less.
Okay, say no more. I know.
Mine has less.
Time.
Less
I won't be right back.
data.
Okay.
Welcome back. Literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like it was her.
I don't see
Hey.
it the whole brain processing way.
I
To start out with, I probably did think of it that way. Like as a kid, when I was first dealing with inverted controls.
right.
Like I probably did think about it that way, but I don't really think about it that way anymore.
I just figured it was like airplane controls, so I just liked it because it felt like flying an airplane in the middle of a video game. But you kind of lose that aspect when you get into a game, so.
No, I didn't see it that way.
My reference was GoldenEye, right, dude? Like the actual movie GoldenEye.
Perfect Dark.
Well, as a kid, I always wondered why is he pulling back on the stick to go up? Why didn't he go down? And my family just laughed at me and laughed at me. I was just like, what? And they're like, no, it's the other way around. I'm like, okay, I didn't know. That's kind of cool. And when I actually played GoldenEye, it felt like that. And that's how I referenced the two together.
It's just a control. That's the way I see it.
Right. So I have actually 20 minutes left because I paused hers.
Okay.
But hers was going at 9 minutes. Huh?
Mine's 42 minutes.
Well, hers was going at 9 megabytes a second, so...
Just remember to copy yours over here just once you're done or something.
Huh?
If you plan on downloading it again, but I don't think you were, probably already have it downloaded on yours.
Downloading what again?
If you do pick up WoW again, just copy yours.
Oh. I don't plan on getting it again. That's why I was trying to get her to play Final Fantasy XIV instead, but... she prefers the art style and whatnot to World of Warcraft, which I actually agree with her on. But for me, Final Fantasy XIV is a new story and a new world, so I enjoyed it.
A whole new world. Or better yet, part of your world.
Felt a bit labored though. That's why I didn't like it as much. They were trying really hard to get you the story.
You mean World of Warcraft?
No, not World of Warcraft. They're pretty good with delivering the story. I mean, Final Fantasy felt labored with its story.
Well, if you ever play Black Desert, everything is spoken, meaning all the dialogues, everything.
Well, whenever it comes out.
Kind of like ESO, but we know how horrible that failed. It's actually a pretty good game. I have a hard time going from single player to MMO with that world. Like maybe if they gave you an option in like the next Skyrim 2 that apparently they're coming out with, if they had a co-op feature, that would be awesome.
The next Skyrim?
Yeah, apparently they're going to do a Skyrim 2, which is like the rumor right now. But I think it's just a code name for the next Elder Scrolls. I'm thinking it's going to be the first Elder Scrolls game to have a... No. It would be a nice feature for it, there to be a co-op, but... No, because Skyrim has VR. Yeah, Oculus.
Oh, I remember.
I'm thinking it would be the first sequel in the Elder Scrolls.
They have alpha keys going out for Black Desert.
Huh? Alpha keys? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till it's open beta.
I'm gonna wait till it's released.
That's cool.
I just like things to be finished before I touch them.
I know the feeling. Some things I want to try out and test and give my support to something, but others I just say, it's a nice idea, but I don't want to get in the middle of a glitch fest.
That ain't my reasoning.
I want my experience to be as immersive as possible.
I just want everything to be as finished as they intend for it to, before I actually touch it.
Well, that goes back to the pre-ordering thing and the day one release of games that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Then there's the whole glitch. I don't mind it. It's just right now I'm not playing the game, so.
I honestly don't mind bugs, but if they're like game-breaking bugs, and I don't mind if bugs take the immersiveness out of the game. I find that really funny. Like I really enjoy a game that spaghettifies things. I laugh. I always get a good laugh out of it.
Hit someone's head skyrocket.
Well, not necessarily that. More like when their bodies get caught between a door or something like that. Or their tongue stretches out across the room. Yeah, I find that extremely hilarious. I mean, it breaks the immersion of the game, but that's part of the reason why it's so funny for me.
Makes you realize you're in a game all over again.
No, I don't know what it is. As a kid, I always loved just those things surprising, like Halo 2, sword jumping. Did you ever do that?
Sword jumping?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Where you would lock onto another character, lunge, and then you do this while the other person's jumping, and you wouldn't actually hit them, but you'd fly off. Slingshotting.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
See, I love those kind of glitches because they weren't necessarily intended, but you were able to accomplish awesome things with it. Sure, like I said, it breaks the immersion of the game, but it makes you play the game essentially longer.
I didn't really focus on doing that.
I don't know.
I played a lot of multiplayer when it came to Halo.
So did I, and that's where most of my glitches that I found were the reasons. Me and my brothers used to play just to make it glitch, like putting a tank on top of an upside down tank, then trying to flip that tank would make the tank on top fly or do dances or crazy shit. I'll have to link you some stuff I'm talking about.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, you've seen it before?
Yeah. I didn't really care for those kind of stuff. I was more competitive with Halo 2.
Right. But whenever I got competitive, my brothers would freak out, throw controllers, and have a fit, so... Yeah.
He's not playing
On
fair.
Halo 2?
Yeah. What?
SWAT wasn't introduced until Halo 3.
Maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know.
Halo 3 was the first major online Halo game.
You could play online in Halo 2.
You could, but it wasn't the greatest experience.
There was SWAT in it, though. Just saying. It was there.
Did you play it on the console or PC?
On the console.
Okay, well, I didn't have online when I was a kid for Halo, so maybe there was.
Maybe there wasn't SWAT, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't called SWAT. Anniversary. Oh, no, there was. Yeah. Look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to play that a lot in Halo 2.
SWAT's my favorite game
It came out
mode for competition.
It's in Halo 2, 3, 4, and Reach. So yeah, it came out first Halo 2.
Right.
I'm gonna be crap out of it.
Do it.
Like that. My game still has 20 minutes, huh?
It actually gets
We're
people
not
to
gonna
try
play.
and actually hit heads, which is why I liked it.
Alright,
That's my
I'm gonna
play style.
stop the stream until I get
That fortifies it more if I get instant
this
graphics.